Hi everybody, this is Pat in the paper closet. Thanks for coming back today. We're going to continue working on the Happy Junk Journal. We're getting near the end. This book was a big book compared to what we normally work on. It has 3 signatures with 11 sheets in each signature, which made 44 pages times 3 signatures. That's 132 pages. So it was a lot of pages to decorate. Getting down to the finish. Now off camera I have added some lace to the bottom of some of the pages. I think I did 2 in each signature. Yeah, here's the second one in the first signature. And here is the second signature. I added one. Now I have another one cut. So I'm going to add those in. We're also going to work on a waterfall, which I'm going to put in here. We'll do that after the lace. So we're just going to glue this on the pages. I've cut the pieces. I've got 3 more to go. I hope everyone's having a good day. The sun is kind of in and out today, so I do have the light on. And I also have the fan on, which I hope is not too distracting. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. It was nice and cool in here until the sun came out very bright. Then it got hot. Alright, so I've cut these pieces. Let me see, I want to make sure I have the right side of the lace. I put the glue on. I think I'm too low on the glue. Go up a little bit more. Like I was saying, there's a lot of pages in this book, so it's taking us longer. I think this is video number 11 in the series. And I do have listed in the description below a link to a playlist of all of the videos in this series. So it started from scratch, making the cover, all the pages, sewing them in, and all the decorating. Okay, that piece is in. Need a little more glue on this edge. It's a little bit frayed. I hope I'm on camera. Or on screen, rather. Yes. Okay. Now let's let that dry for a second. I will, when I'm completely finished with the book, do a whole flip through of everything that's been added. All the pockets, quadruple pockets, and tucks, and whatever else we added. So we'll do a flip through of it when we're all done. This is the page I'm going to add the waterfall on. Okay, I want to get this piece of lace in here. It's just this little trim on the bottom. Narrow crocheted trim. I'm just gluing them on. Maybe I'll put it on this side this time. Putting the glue up like 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 an inch, all the way across. And this is just the Elmer's all-purpose glue. It does hold trim in place, lace. I don't know about gluing on fabric with this. I haven't tried it. I don't normally do fabric. Most of my junk journals they're not the vintage type with the old documents and old photos and a lot of inking on the edges. Mine are more just, most of the graphics I use I've gotten from scrapbook.com. It's free. You go on there once a day and you can download 5 free images. every day. You can't accumulate them. If you don't use them for a day, then they're gone. So go on every day, pick out 5 free images. A lot of them are PNGs. Some are JPEGs. And they're very useful. Flowers. They do have things for junk journals like tags, labels, lots of background papers you can use. And that's where I get a lot of what I use. Besides from on my computer, I have a whole stash of graphics, which I always use. Okay, I think we're done with the lace. Make sure it's stuck. That looks good. Okay, I'm getting a little chunky here. These markers I have here these are all pockets I still have to add. So we'll either do one more video or I'll do them off camera and show you in the flip through. This is another one of those flip down envelopes. What am I looking for? The page for the waterfall. Okay, this is where we're going to put the waterfall, on this page right here. Now I'm gonna, let's see, these are almost the same width. So I'm gonna use the smaller one as my size. I want it, let's see, I would say 2.5 inches on the length for each piece, plus 1/2 inch for a fold over, which makes it flip in the book. So they're gonna be, we'll make them 4 inches wide by 2.5 inches high. So we're gonna cut these at 4 by 3. We need that extra 1/2 inch on the height. So 4 by 3. And I'm just going to cut these with my craft knife. Use my mat. 4 inches wide. This is my straight edge. So I'm lining this up on a line on my mat. And then I want it 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. I'm going to put my metal edge of my ruler that I want to cut against on the line, the 4-inch line, and line it up at the bottom. And I'm going to take my craft knife and I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut it 4 inches all the way down because I don't know how many we're going to use. And maybe we could fit on the page. Okay, that's all 4 inches. Now we want them 3 inches wide. So again, I'm going to put my straight edge on the left. 1, 2, 3 inches would be on this line. Putting my metal edge of my ruler on the 3-inch line. And I'm going to cut. Okay, that's one piece. Now this we're going to score at 1/2 inch at the top. So we're just going to cut a few more of these. I think I'll cut 2 of this and 2 of the other pattern. 1, 2, 3. Line it up and cut 3 inches. Okay, save that piece in case we need some more. So we have 2 of these, and I'm going to cut 2 of these. And that's my straight edge. Put it on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 inches be right there where that little jagged piece is sticking out. Where's my line? Here it is. No, it's not. 1, 2. What did I say? 4 inches? Yeah. Okay, that's 4 inches. Cut it all the way down. Have enough. See the scrap. Now these we cut again at 3 inches. 1, 2, 3. And that comes very handy for cutting smaller pieces. Larger pieces it's a little bit harder. And I usually draw my cutter. Okay, one of these. I'll cut another one. Line it up on my line. Make sure it's straight. 1, 2, 3. Right here. Line it up. Cutting it. Okay, save that one. Now these we're going to have to score them on the top. Put away my knife. I have my scoreboard handy. Make it a lot easier. Okay, this is 4 inches wide. On the 3-inch side, I'm going to score it at 2.5. All 4 that we cut at 2.5. Last one. Okay, scoring is done. Put that away. Out of our way. Okay, now we're going to fold them all on the score line. And give them a crease. And 1. 2. Sorry if I'm off camera. I couldn't get my camera lined up at the right angle that I normally get. So I'm missing like the bottom of my mat. You can't see. But just give me a shout out if you can't see. Okay, there's all 4 pieces. So I'm trying to stay on camera. I have to remain above the bottom of my mat here. Let's see, I think we'll start with one of these. That's how we're going to line it up. One of these. Like 1/2 inch sticking out the bottom. Another one of these. Apart. We'll just alternate them. And one of these. And I think that'll be long enough. Save us some room for journaling. So what we're going to do, they each have that 1/2 inch fold at the top. We're first going to glue down the first one. We're going to try and get that as centered as we can, and the rest will work off of that. We're going to take our glue, put some glue along the fold, along the whole piece that's folded, up to your fold line. Get the edges good. Okay, now we're going to try and center this as well as the best we can. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to glue it down. Give the glue a chance to catch. This is a waterfall that we're making. Let's see. Okay. bring it up and press this edge down really well so it stays glued. And that'll be the first flip of our waterfall. For the second one, I'm going to leave it folded, line it up to the edge of the last flap that we had there, lining it up evenly so you have part of it sticks out the bottom. And that's what we want for our waterfall. I'm going to put glue on this one. Very simple. All you have to do is do the math and figure out your sizes. Add the 1/2 inch on the top of each piece. You need that to fold over. And then just glue them on. I'm going to turn my book a little bit so I get it straight. And bring it up to the edge of the fold, not over it. The edge of this last flap that we glued down. You see where I'm lining it up? Not over it, just up to it. And try and keep your sides straight. That looks pretty even. I can move this up a little bit. That looks good. And now we have 2 of our flaps down. 1. Now carefully fold this one up and press this down so it stays glued. Let the glue catch. And now we have 2 of our flaps. Just keep folding them up and down a little bit so they fold more, they move. Okay. Now we're going to fold this one up. I've got a little bit of glue on my paper, but that's okay. Now I'm going to go to this pattern. We're going to do the same thing. Line it up to the bottom of that last flap. Glue on everything. Put your glue on the flap. All the way up to the fold. Covering the whole piece. Not too much glue, but enough to hold it. It's going to be moving up and down. Okay, we're going to line this one up with the edge of the last one. Trying to get the edges straight. Check it. Looks pretty good. And press it down. Okay, we'll bring it up carefully. We don't want to pull it up. And press down your flap. You can make your waterfall any size you want. As wide as you want them, as tall as you want them. Just keep track of how far down you're going. I wouldn't want to cover the whole page. Not on this page. And here's the last one. Okay, I'm going to put the glue on. Covering the whole thing. This whole flap. I'm hoping you can see. Get as close to the fold as you can. Not too much. You don't want it oozing out. Okay, now we're going to line it up again with the last edge of the last flap. Check that it's even. Looks good. Press it down. And the catch. Okay, lift it up carefully. Really getting glue on here. I can cover that with another piece of paper. Not a problem. Scrape off my glue. Okay. That was too much glue. Okay, I keep folding these up and down so they move easily. And it's looking very good. So there we have a waterfall. Now on here we can either put little small photos some journaling spots you want to write on. Decorate them to match your book. Whatever you want to do with them. I think I would be putting photos on these. You can use both sides, the front and the back. Maybe put a photo on the front, journal on the back, or photos on both sides. In any case, you could fit 8 photos on there. And that's all there is to it. And that's your waterfall. Very simple. Okay, so we accomplished what I wanted to do in this video. I think there'll be one more video to the series where I'm going to be adding in these pockets. They're all ready to go. So we'll put in the pockets. We'll add some tags. I want to put some of these tags on here. Use them up. They'll go well with these colors. And we'll add some more tags to our pockets. Most of them are pretty well filled up. Some are empty. And that'll be it. We'll be finished. And then we'll do a complete flip through of the whole book. Everything is added, so you can see. Okay, here's our waterfall. Alright, very good. Thank you for coming. I hope you like this video. If you like it, got anything out of it, it helped you to make a waterfall, just hit the like button. Leave a comment below. That will help my channel get more views and help it grow. And hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be notified when the next video is up. When I'll be doing the last part, the last bit of decorating. And we'll have our whole junk journal finished. The happy junk journal. Okay, thank you for coming. I'll see you soon. Bye.